Ladies and gentlemen, it all began with a young boy from Maryland, eyes glued to the screen every Saturday afternoon, heart pounding with every roar of the crowd and slam of bodies within that ring. Wrestling called to him from across the airwaves, and he answered eagerly, each match imprinting itself on his dreams. That boy grew into Dwayne Gill, a righteous soul determined to chase those dreams at all costs. He found his way onto the independent scene, teaming with Barry Hardy in the Lords of Darkness. Pain and agony they were known, terrifying only in name, but passionate beyond measure. They found victory early on, capturing tag titles in the Mid-Eastern Wrestling Federation, proving that grit sometimes carries its own glory. From humble beginnings with Hardy, training on rickety floors in basements padded only by cardboard and thin old carpet, Gill learned to bleed passion and stand tall. Every bump taken was a testament to his resolve, every bruise a medal of honor. The duo ventured onward, and soon the WWF beckoned. They became enhancement talent, jobbers, they were called. But to Dwayne and his partner, every match was a chance to share the ring with idols. They wrestled on Superstars, on Wrestling Challenge, they donned masks as the Executioners, occasionally even posed as the Toxic Turtles. Imagine two adult men squeezed into turtle shells, dancing in the locker room until Vince McMahon himself laughed and sent them to ring with those ridiculous suits. That one match, shrouded in absurdity and sweat, etched itself in backstage lore forever. As a constantly defeated underdog, Dwayne Gill remained unseen, unknown, until one fateful moment. He became Gillberg, a parody of Goldberg, sure, but more than that, it was satire, comedy, puppetry, and performance art rolled into one. Gillberg clowned through entrances, pre-recorded chants of Gillberg, echoing, sparklers held by stagehands that singe his skin, fire extinguishers blasting to douse the chaos. A dotted line tattoo scrawled around his arm mocked Goldberg's tribal ink, a catchphrase, who's first, flipped, who's next. Into a punchline, the audience roared with laughter, not mockery, they adored the absurdity. Gillberg won, once. On a Raw broadcast under the faint glow of absurdity, he pinned Goldust with a little help. That was it, his one shining moment of victory. 15 months later, he finally lost, dropping the light heavyweight title to Issa Rios on Heat. 15 months. The longest light heavyweight reign the WWF ever recognized, though most hadn't noticed it was ongoing. Behind the scenes, tension simmered. Goldberg wasn't amused. In private, Goldberg admitted he wanted to cut Gillberg's head off for the parody. Gillberg claims Goldberg told him he had a butt-whooping coming, a threat wrapped in a shadow of real fear over that unlikely joke turning living being. Yet time healed wounds. Goldberg later softened, saying that the parody proved how impactful he had been, that imitation, even mocking, came from admiration. Gillberg's legend grew. On the independent circuit, fans chanted his name. Reddit lit up with praise. Greater than, eternal jobber, memorable run with a title. Say what you will, Gillberg was comedy gold. He became beloved not for his record, not for wins, but for heart, for spirit, for laughter. Over the years, Gillberg made scattered WWE returns, celebrity roasts of sorts. In 2003, he confronted Goldberg in a Raw segment with The Rock. Goldberg choked him until Rock intervened. The sketch closed without bloodshed, but with spectacle. In 2007, he entered Raw's 15-man battle royal and was eliminated in seconds. Still, fans cheered that familiar spoof. 2017 saw him on The Edge and Christian Show, then he returned again in February, only to be undone by Kevin Owens. In 2021, he popped up in The Miz and John Morrison's Dirt Sheet segment, in place of Goldberg, only to be flanked by a fake Drew McIntyre. The smile he flashed was a reminder, Gillberg's heart was game ready to entertain. Through it all, Dwayne Gill never forgot where he came from. In 2010, he opened Gillberg's Pro Wrestling Academy in Maryland, passing down old-school fundamentals and respect, teaching about working, not just wrestling. Wrestling has to get fun again, he said, hoping to bring laughter back to the ring. Sadly, the school closed, and in 2020, Dwayne suffered a heart attack, but recovered, with help from fans and fellow wrestlers, including James Ellsworth, who aided a GoFundMe effort. Gill's journey continues. From enhancement guy to parody legend to mentor, Dwayne Gill's career is a testament to playful resilience, to the notion that you don't need championships to carve a place in history. Sometimes you just need to make people laugh, to surprise them, to go full turtle. You don't need to win to be unforgettable. You need to show up. In turtle costumes, in parody tattoos, with sparklers in hand and a smile on your face. To become the legend of your own story,